Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is October 18th of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage a horrific and bloody day for all of humanity on the date of October 19th of 2025, likely resulting in a biological outbreak, which spawns a second global biological pandemic, a act of war, which triggers World War III, or some other DEFCON level related terror event, or political assassination is expected on the date of October 19th. So really quick, in respect to the numerology, the number 19 in the date of October 19th equates to the letter S, which is a snake, which is indicative of poison, which is also an acronym for Switzerland. That is why the symbol of Switzerland is a Greek cross, and it is symbolic of death. And so the date of October 19th marks exactly 19 days since the government shutdown began back on September 30th. So basically, the CIA is going to stage an event, an apocalyptic, earth-changing, DEFCON level event on the date of October 19th, which shuts down the United States and possibly the world in the aftermath of a biological outbreak, a act of terrorism, act of war, or some sort of World War III level event. This could also be an apocalyptic natural disaster, but shit's going to hit the fan on October 19th. The reason why the CIA has chosen this particular date is because of the numerology. So the number 119 found in the numerology of October 19th is, of course, two 19s. The number 19 equates to SS, which is the, or ISIS, which is the esoteric name of CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland. And it's also, that is why it is featured in the 9/11 attacks against the United States executed by the Israeli Mossad back on September 11th of 2001. And it's also featured in the Kristallnacht attacks, which was the false flag attack in Germany against Jews back on the 11th of November, or the 9th of November. So, and then of course, the date of October 19th marks exactly 39 days since the CIA assassinated Charlie Kirk via an Israeli sniper at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, back on September 10th of 2025. And of course, September 10th also has the 19 numerology. And so in the event of a second Charlie Kirk related event or political assassination on the date of October 19th, it would mark two such events in 40 days. Number 24 equates to the letter X, which is an international symbol of death. So in this video, I'm basically going to outline the top 10 or so most likely events that are going to transpire on the date of October 19th, which has the SS, ISIS, Kristallnacht, 9/11 numerology all over it. So firstly, the most likely event is that the CIA finally assassinates or kills or unalives Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, on the date of October 19th. He is currently in Florida at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, and he will be departing in the evening via Air Force One back to Washington, D.C. And so some sort of assassination, death event, accident, force majeure, act of God is expected. They're going to neutralize a sitting U.S. president on the date of October 19th. And that is why they killed Charlie Kirk, who is the mini Trump, Trump's biggest supporter, under the tent that said Great American Comeback. Because the assassination of Trump is basically designed to decapitate the United States and to behead its leadership. And this is going to be executed by the Israeli Mossad or the Israeli Navy at the behest of CIA headquarters located beneath CERN in Lake Geneva. Coincidentally, the date of October 19th marks 28,982 days since Trump was born in Queens, New York back on June 14th of 46. This number is uh, I don't know what the proper mathematical term, but it's 28,982. So it's like a mirrored number. And when you take the number 22, which equates to letter V, and then you take the number 9, which equates to letter I, you have IV, which is the number 4. And this is also flanked by the 8 and the 8. And this is esoteric numerology related intimately to Switzerland because they have the number 4, or in Roman numerals, the IV, on their flag. And the modern Switzerland was created in 1878, which has 88 numerology. And when you take 2 8s and you put them together, you get the Swiss cross. So if you took 2 8s, like a digital clock, and you put them together, then you have the Swiss cross in the middle. You can see this easily in the Microsoft symbol. So this means that they're going to neutralize Trump via assassination, death event, accident, terror attack, act of war, something. They're going to neutralize him. Secondly, they're going to stage some sort of coup d'etat in America on the date of October 19th. This is most likely going to be executed by the Israeli Mossad under the guise of a Charlie Kirk revenge attack, because, like I said earlier, the date of October 19th marks exactly 39 days since the CIA assassinated Charlie Kirk via an Israeli sniper. And so this is going to be the Israeli Mossad executing some sort of terror-related attack in the United States. This could be against Trump, this could be against Washington, D.C., this could be against so-called woke related entities or persons in the United States, but some sort of offensive executed under the guise of a turning point related attack is expected. What is also expected for the date of October 19th is a CBRN related event. This is chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear. So we have the Kristallnacht attacks, which was designed to foreshadow and set the precedent for CBRN related attacks targeting Jewish, Hebrew, or Israeli related entities at a later date. And then we have the 9/11 numerology found in the date of October 19th, because they plan to fly a plane with CBRN related chemicals or entities into a structure or stadium or what have you, and then you'll have some sort of biological, chemical, radiological event. This is designed to spawn a second global biological pandemic. And because 9/11 was a DEFCON level event, and this bears 9/11 numerology, some sort of DEFCON level event is expected on the date of October 19th, most likely during the live broadcast of the NFL, which is going to be going all day long. But the most likely event is that they stage an attack during the live broadcast of the Sunday night football game. Coincidentally, today, October 18th of 2025, the CIA staged so-called No Kings protests. These are anti-Trump protests targeting 270 cities across the United States. And as I published, as you can find on my blog, 911truther.org, these attacks were published specifically to provide political cover for attacks targeting those cities. So they brought in tens of thousands of paid protesters in all these different locations, and then they brought in vehicles, and they brought in signs and stuff. And so the CIA plans to stage some sort of an attack. And I published a report for IEDs and VBIEDs targeting these 272 one or more of these 270 locations. Okay, so October 19th coincidentally also marks exactly 6 days since the hostages were exchanged between Israel and Hamas. And during this hostage exchange, Israel returned all these alleged Hamas members. So, and if you've been following the news, you know that everybody keeps talking about this tunnel from Russia to Alaska, and this is designed to foreshadow some sort of tunnel-related attack by Hamas. So they're basically going to claim that Israel released these terrorists from Hamas, and now they were able to reload, and with help from Iran, they're going to execute some tunnel-related attack in Israel. And this is designed to foreshadow some sort of CBRN-related event targeting Israel via tunnel. They also may say that because of the new aid coming in to Gaza, that they were able to sneak some sort of equipment into Gaza, and that they were able to tunnel to Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem, or they were able to tunnel into the Knesset, or they were able to tunnel into something else, and that they were able to go underground and be able to stage some sort of an attack. This is a complete false flag. This is I've published numerous reports for this in the past about that the CIA plans to stage tunnel-related either nuclear bombings, chemical attacks, biological attacks targeting Israel, the West Bank, or the Gaza Strip. So this is going to be the Israeli Mossad just framing poor Palestinians without running water. And of course, the number 6, this is found in the numerology of the flag of Israel, which has a 6-pointed star. So that is to be expected. This attack may be executed under the guise of Hannibal Gaddafi. So there's been this, if you follow the news, you know that there's been this Hannibal directive where the Israel is allowed to shoot their own soldiers, kill their own soldiers, so that they're not taken hostage. So some sort of kidnapping, targeting Jewish children, Israeli children, women, possibly celebrities, possibly even athletes. There's currently an ongoing scandal with the Israeli national gymnastics team, so maybe they claim that Hamas kidnapped young girls. It's basically to start a nuclear war with Iran. That's what's going on. So hostage crises are part of the bread and butter of the Israeli Mossad, and so some sort of Iran-backed Hamas-based attack is expected on the October 19th or October 20th, because that would be October 19th in the United States in the evening. And of course, we have the 20-point Gaza plan, and this is designed to foreshadow some sort of an attack on the 20th. Okay, and as I said earlier, because it is October 19th, and this is a 1019 numerology, the 9/11 numerology, obviously 9/11 attacks are expected. This could be helicopters, this could be Ospreys, this could be Cessnas, this could be 747s, who knows, but some sort of, or drones, but some sort of 9/11 attack is expected. Also expected on the date of October 19th, most likely during the live broadcast of Sunday Night Football, is a Chinese attack. So I just published a report for a Chinese Ginsu Dragon drone attack targeting the 10 ships and 1 submarine of the United States Navy that's currently sailing off the coast of Venezuela, waiting for instructions to attack Venezuela, and also a drone attack targeting Donald J. Trump while in Mar-a-Lago, and to trigger World War III. So some sort of Chinese offensive is expected on October 19th. And that would be October 20th in Asia and October 19th during Sunday Night Football. Also, as I mentioned earlier, because October 19th marks exactly 39 days since the Charlie Kirk assassination, a secondary assassination is expected. So this could target journalists such as Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly. It could target Republican or MAGA politicians such as RFK Jr., Pete Hegseth, J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, or Donald Trump Jr., or it could target political celebrities like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Taylor Swift, LeBron James, people like that, people that have previously been politically active in some form or fashion. So this could be executed under the guise of a copycat attack, where they stage another alleged left-wing Antifa trans shooter, or it could be a revenge attack, which they staged previously the Kyle Rittenhouse when he mowed down 2 Black Lives Matter protesters in Kenosha, Wisconsin a few years ago. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we can expect some sort of Charlie Kirk related revenge attack. So this is going to be most likely executed under the guise of, it's going to be by the Mossad, executed under the guise of some sort of United States Armed Forces active duty or U.S. military veteran-based attack. This could be an attack, a bombing, a hostage crisis, a massacre, or some sort of prolonged occupation or siege targeting one or more locations across the United States on the date of October 19th, specifically to trigger a second American Civil War. So just to recap, some sort of, and I should mention, the one I skipped is that the CIA is planning to stage some sort of an apocalyptic impact event. That is what this Atlas and Lemon and what's the other one? There's like 3 comets that are allegedly passing us by right now, and that is because this is all designed to foreshadow some sort of major impact event. I published a report for the 19th because of all these Navy ships that are out there in the Caribbean, and it's likely that they're planting massive amounts of explosives beneath the water in this area in lieu of this impending impact event that's going to change the world, as they say. So they basically want to blow shit up and then stage some sort of asteroid or comet related biological pandemic. So obviously, if the CIA stages any earth-changing events or watershed moments in time, apocalyptic natural disasters, DEFCON level events, biological outbreaks, acts of war, mass attacks, terrorism, know that it was CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland that is orchestrating this via their Israeli Mossad. So you have the first Jewish state and organizing via the second Jewish state in Israel to do their bidding. This is planned. This has the ISIS 9/11 Kristallnacht numerology attached to it, and they plan to decapitate the United States leadership and stage mass attacks or natural disasters. And obviously, if this happens in reality, I would kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.